Feel me? You 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 feel me? Oh my gosh, Z, I don't really be seeing, Sephora. No.
I be working.
Now, in fact, my sister's been working and putting it at work as she should. I'm really like, proud of you. I feel like, you just on your grown woman type time in. And like, I don't know if anybody else has said it to you, but I feel like I seen like a change. I was telling my mom that the other day. I don't know if you seen it. I don't want to make you like cry or nothing.
And you know what? I was just saying the other day at Bible study, I was saying like, I've been in a good space lately, like a really
I feel like
good
I can
space.
tell.
Like I haven't, you feel me? Like I've just been in a really good space. I've been feeling good, getting up,
Like you glowing, girl. Unless you pregnant, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Let me not wish that on her. No.
Baby, I need a ring on this finger before any of that.
Like it, yeah. But no, I was literally talking to my mom about that because I don't be like you be doing what you need to do. I be doing what I need to do. I know you be working and stuff, so I know we don't see each other like every week or every weekend and stuff. But I was telling her, I was like, I haven't seen Z in a little minute, but we did go out to eat and stuff, and I was like, I can like tell like you just on your grown woman time, and like my sister's out here doing her big one, and I do want to go to Bible study with you. I'm not gonna lie, I missed it last time. I was literally had a lot going on for the night before. I was very tired. I literally woke up like. Goddamn. Yeah. But,
And then, like, people, like, veer away from, like, stuff like that because they might find it boring, but we actually, like, interact. We do interactive stuff. It's actually, like, really interesting. Like, we did a picnic. It was really nice. You didn't even have to bring your own food. We had fruits, food for everybody. Like,
and I thought it was going to be something way bigger, and I was telling my mom, because I was definitely going to go. So I'm telling my mom, I'm like, dang, I hope nobody, like, judge me or, like, come too hard on me because, like, I'm like, a spiritual person. I'm not a religious person that much. I can't recite the Bible verses for you. Like, I really can't, but, like, I feel like that's something I've been wanting to get into. Like, just, like, not, like, just learning. Like, I have questions about certain things, so I feel like until I actually read and, like, acknowledge certain stuff and, like, just, like, get like some information on what the questions I have. It's probably in there. So like if I like read up on it first and
yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. But no, it really be good because, you can ask your questions. Everybody's interacting. It really don't even be a lot of us. Buddha and
like
D already.
Be,
and Deja. It really be us three and plus like two other people that, they come sometimes, come other. But it just be intermediate folks. And since, we all already know each other kind of, like, it's more comfortable. Right. We could interact a little more. Like, the conversations are always good, though.
Won't feel so, like...
Yeah. Like, out of place. Yeah. You feel me? So, like, it's like... It's just a really good, it just be really good energy, so.
Hey guys, welcome to the You Feel Me podcast hosted by your girl Desi, and I am back. Second episode, we're going strong, aren't we? I was very nervous, like y'all don't understand, I was very nervous about the first two episodes, but I honestly feel like how I be feeling when I do story times on YouTube. Like, I'm so used to this. So I have two very special guests, and they're special because they are my friends that I love so much. And if y'all know me, y'all know I do not have no big, huge circle. Like, I have my very, very selective few of friends, and I just love them so much. They are literally like me, but just like different versions of me. We got Chase. He's very about his business. Grinder, you feel me? He's dramatic. Like, this is just me, like, and then we got Z. Z is like the hype me. Like, when Z be hype, she don't really care. Like, she's gonna do what she wants, say what she wants because it is what it is and it is what it's not. You feel me? And I love that about her. So I feel like you two, like, I love you guys for your own very special reasons.
Thank
never
you.
change.
Love
I
you
love
so
you guys.
much.
Change for the better, but never change like who you guys actually are. But I do want to introduce them. You guys introduce yourselves, starting with Chase the Hottie.
What's up? It's Chase the Hottie. Y'all probably seen me before.
Yeah, a couple times.
If you're trying to see my social, go to Chase. Hold on, y'all.
By the way, he's a little nervous. It's okay, y'all. It feels so professional and different because we're so used to doing videos at the crib or in the car or like stuff like that. So like us being like actually on set is just like a little different. So you feel me? We're gonna run it back,
Run it back. It's Big Chase the Hottie. Y'all already know what it is. Follow me at C Chase Taylor on my Instagram. If you want to get to know me a little bit more, you can go to my YouTube at Chase Taylor Productions.
And he does the YouTube and he does it well. So make sure you guys go check him out. Period. who?
What's up? What's up? It's Big Z.
Grah.
Y'all could follow. Yeah, Big Z. Y'all could follow me on Instagram at _dose_of_Z_. And that's pretty much all the socials I got. You know.
All right. So we do have my wonderful friends. Before we hop into like our topics and like what's going on in the social media world, let's how did we become friends? Like, let's like tell the people how did we all become friends. We're gonna start with Chase. Chase has been my friend for longer. I met Chase like when I very first moved here, and yeah, you can kind of like from your point of view, like how did we became cool? Like,
it's a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit foggy just because it was like
so long ago. It was very, very long
but
ago.
like I'm pretty sure we met through school, like early 6th grade or like elementary.
I think it was like early 6th grade.
Yeah.
But Chase was one of the first people I met, and I'm like, oh my god, like he's just like me. Like what the like this is my friend for real. It's him and it's another girl I met, and like they were like really, really cool. And then it's so crazy because his sister and my sister are like this. Yeah. So it just turned out like we all hang out. So me and him and his sister, and it's like me and my sister, and we all hang out. And they always at my house every time we got a natural disaster in Georgia.
Every time it's a bad storm, we go to Jenny's house. Mom cook good food, good vibes, music.
Literally, like any type of snowstorm, hurricane, tornado, like it's always like everybody's at my house and we be having a good time. But yeah, now Big Z, grah. How did we meet? Which is so crazy. How did we meet? And how long ago was it? Because it wasn't that long ago, but it feels like, I feel like we've been friends for like 10 years. You know?
I swear. When was that? 2021?
It was 2021.
It was
the best summer I ever had.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was such a great summer.
We had a great summer.
We had such a good time. We was with each other
every day.
I was with this girl every day. But we basically met through a mutual friend. So we went to a pool. Yeah, we didn't even get in the pool.
Well,
and that was the first day we met. But we interacted a little bit that first day, and then we didn't really even exchange numbers or social
media or nothing. It was like I just seen her like, oh, she cool, and that's it.
Exactly. And then we don't met again through the same mutual friend through another pool party because this was going to.
He was like, my friend coming on the way, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I pulled up, and then I turned around, and she walking up. I'm like, oh, shit, this the same girl from last time.
I'm like, oh. So we didn't really know nobody else at the pool party. I'm like, oh, well, I'm familiar with her because I seen her at the other one. I was chatting with her, so I'm finna go chat with her again. So we ended up chatting it up that whole night. Literally. We was hanging, vibing that whole night. But I think we had changed socials.
Yeah,
and
we finally gave each other Instagrams and stuff like that,
And then after that, we was just linking up.
Every day it's like, girl, what you doing today? Oh, we about to go get some food. We about to
brunch.
Go do brunch.
Girl, you trying to go get brunch?
Yeah,
let's
we
go
was
do
at
it.
a new restaurant.
You trying to go take some photos on some TikToks?
What you trying to do? Something. But I gravitated towards you because she was just like honestly cool. Like she was like, okay, I was like going through like a breakup around that time, and plus like me and one of my close friends also like stopped being friends and stuff. So like meeting her was just like the perfect time. Like I just started going out by myself. Like I didn't really know like. I didn't know how to be by myself for real. Cause like, you got to think about it. I was like with my boyfriend every single day for like 3 years. So like, now it's like, now I got to be myself every day. It was just kind of sad. I was lonely as sad as crying, So one day I'm like, I'm about to go out. And then I met her that day. I met her another time. I decided to go out by myself. And the rest is history. Going out every day. Mm-hmm. That was the best summer.
We had a great time.
Great
summer. Energy always. I love her to death. Yeah. Like the vibes was just always immaculate. I'm like, let me hit my friend up because I know she's gonna come with the great energy, the great vibes, and the fits, and she's always gonna put it on.
And the fits is always gonna get fits. A girl's gonna be fitted. Boom. So, we got a couple. Oh, before we even. Oh, she's just like, babe, the champagne. He like, babe, you was taking too long. Okay, yeah, I'm not really a champagne popper. We're not about to, we're not shaking it up because it's not giving that. It's just giving. We finna have us a little mimosa, a little 1-2, and what I do, just.
You can just hold it. Yeah.
I just wanted to open.
Yeah. Keep doing that. It was outside.
God damn. See,
you want me to go?
Almost. You got
Look,
it.
Do this.
You gotta have it. You got it.
You got
it. Okay, boom. Yeah, you can. Let me. Yeah, we just having us a little mimosas, a little 1, 2, 3. What's up? But while we talking, before we get into the topic, still, I do want to know like what's been going on in y'all recent life. What's been going on since the year started? What's been going on, like just in general? Because like I said, I don't really be seeing you that much Z no more. And Chase, you know, me and Chase got that type of friendship where I could go 3 months without seeing Chase, and when we pop back, it's like, hi. You know. So I do want to know like what's been going on with y'all. What's been going on? The hottie.
Me?
He's like, yeah, you.
I've just been really like just taking 2024 like and running with it. Like I just trying to do everything and just trying to see what I like and just testing different things, and it's been a really good year so far. Like I would say 2024 has been the best year.
So far, dang.
You good? You good? I'm like, get into your story. You good? I ain't want to interrupt you.
But yeah, that's really it. I'm just testing the waters with a whole bunch of different things.
And before we get to Z, I do want to give you your flowers too. I gave my sis her flowers for, you know, I see the change, I see the maturity. I want to give you your flowers for going crazy on your reactions. Like, okay, so, you know, we do content. We be talking about being more consistent with stuff, and being a content creator plus having to work and plus having to do a bunch of different stuff is just a lot. Like today, like yesterday, I tried to vlog plus make reels plus I'm like, I can't do this. I mean, not that I can't, but it's a lot of work, especially when you're literally the only person doing it. Like, you're your only team. Like, you don't have, like, a whole manager, or you don't have, like, a friend to go, like, record you all day, or, like, you know, stuff like that. So
you don't have nobody to edit your video.
You feel me? And you know that editing, it's so easy to record a video, but baby, when it comes to that editing, it's like, babe, I don't want to edit, you know? Yeah. So I do want to say congratulations for all your, you know, recent success on your reactions, because I've been seeing you've been putting in that work. And honestly, I'm glad you like see that you don't have to do too much. Like, you don't have to like go out your way and go and do something that's not you. Like he's just him doing his reactions and like just gaining genuine followers and genuine people that just are interested in seeing what you have to say, which is very important. So I really, you know, shout out to you. You know, we're going to give you a round of applause because you deserve it. And I know it's so hard, like, just putting yourself out there in general, no matter, like, what you do. Like, whether it's YouTube, whether it's music, whether it's just pictures on the gram. You know, it's very hard sometimes to, like, you know, just put yourself out there. You know, it's a lot of judgmental people. It's just, like, you got to deal with what you think also about yourself also. So, yeah, give your flowers. You definitely deserve them. I hope you keep going. I love you the most. You already. So, yeah, I just hope you just keep doing, you know, your big one, okay? And don't stop. And you're doing a good job. So keep on doing it. And it's okay because soon we're going to be in,
everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to be everywhere. PJs, all that. Like, what city next? What country next, actually? Actually, I'm bored. Actually.
No, literally.
Let's
we
go
need
somewhere.
to get out of here.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
You know,
we'll figure it out.
Period.
But, yeah, how has y'all week been? Month? Y'all good?
Been working. Stacking bread.
Yeah.
Yep. Same old. Oh, well, something new that has happened. Oh, did I tell you about the wax business? Yes. So I did get my certificate.
Period.
So
for you.
You finna come wax my video?
True. Hit me up. You feel me? Look, I do it all. That's what I'm here for.
And it's so crazy because like I could see you being like an esthetician, like in real life, like doing like facials and doing stuff like that. Like I feel like you're very like precise and like I can see you doing that type. Like I see you like when you were showing me the videos of you doing the stuff. Like I see that, you know. So yeah. Also, congratulations to you for that, okay? My friends are doing their big ones, okay? This is the time. We're not waiting. We're doing our big ones. We're putting ourselves out there, and we're getting to the bag, and we're hustling.
And I'm so proud of you. I just want to say that because, like, this is a long time coming. Like, she's been talking about this for a long time. And it's just, like, to see it come to, is it fruitation or just to see it come to life is just like amazing. Like it just makes me feel so good.
It does. I'm so happy. I was like, I'm not missing this for nothing. I don't care if I have to work or whatever. I'm coming to support my friend because I remember like a year ago, I was talking to Desi. I'm like, you know, just start your podcast in like your room. Like, you know, you got to start somewhere. Everybody starts from somewhere. I'm like, girl, do it in your room, you know. You remember? I'm like, do your setup, girl. Do it in your room. Everybody starts from somewhere. And now look at us. Look where we at. I'm so proud of you. Yes, congratulations. I love you so much. And you doing your big one. You on it. You on it.
Yes.
We're giving you your flowers.
Yes, thank you. I don't know. Like I said, excuse me, a little bird. But yeah, I'm just glad I'm doing it. I'm glad you guys are doing it. I'm just glad we're all doing it, and we should just continue to do it, okay? Because if nobody does it, who will?
Right.
And if we don't do it, who will?
Right.
Okay?
Sure.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna get into the topics. If nobody has anything else to say.
Not right now.
So one thing I saved for us to talk about, because I really wanted to talk to you guys about it, being that you guys are my friends, and this is like a friendship situation. Round of applause. I mean, not round of applause, drum roll. We have JC and Carisha, Yo Miami. Okay? So they recently got into like a back and forth of, I don't even know how it really started. I think somebody said something. Okay, so Glorilla and JC was going back and forth. That's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
They was going back and forth, and then basically people were saying like, oh, yeah, Miami, you never come defend JT when she's going through stuff, whatever. And then they start going back and forth or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all got anything to say about that while I look for my...
I would just say, because like I see
notes.
a whole lot of people just talk like bashing Young Miami and saying like she's not a real friend and whatnot. But I feel like people got to realize that this is business and this is how they make their money. And Carisha, you know, she got a family. JT got, you know, a boyfriend and stuff. Yeah. So I feel like it don't really matter about like, I mean, it do matter, because I feel like if my friends were getting into it online, I would probably say something, but it's just not everybody gonna do that. Like,
right.
Carisha can't go and mess up her potential work partners, you know, like that's, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Right. Do you feel me?
Yeah.
Now, honestly, me personally, I understand. Like, I feel like if I'm getting into it with somebody online type vibe, like, if I'm getting into it with somebody online type vibe, I don't expect my friends to come save me. Okay. You feel me?
Yeah.
Unless like they get thrown in it somehow, or if they feel like they want to say something, they can. Exactly. But like, honestly, I'm not expecting like, oh, like you need to come to my defense. But I do know people who feel like that, and I just feel like that just takes a simple conversation with your friend to see what type of friend, like what type of friendship is it? Like, if I get into a fight, are you fight? One thing, I'm sorry, if my friend gets into a fight, I'm fighting too. Period. Okay, but now,
better ask somebody.
But like, if it's a back and forth situation, I'm not gonna get into it because, you know, it's just not my business. Right. Okay, that's just how I feel personally. I did want to talk to y'all about that and see like, how do y'all feel about, like, do y'all feel like your friend should intervene when it comes to certain situations? Like, what situation do you feel like your friend has to intervene, or does it not matter? Like, if you're my friend, you're writing.
It don't matter.
Right.
Friend. Friend, it don't matter. If you're my friend, if I consider you my friend, baby, your battles are my battles. Okay. So I mean, it's to a certain point. Is if my friend feel like, okay, well, friend, I feel like you shouldn't have jumped in this, that, and the third. Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna ride for my friend. Right. Point blank. Period. Fight, argument. Yeah. I'm right there. Like, you know. Yeah. Relax.
Personally, I would say the same thing. Like, I'm not Young Miami, so I'm definitely going in. I don't care. If somebody come for my bestie, somebody come for Desi, somebody come for Z. I don't care. Period. It's up. Period. But at the same time, people can't just speak for other people and try to just bully them online. Right. It's not gonna matter. Whatever you're saying, it really don't matter. It's just like, it's spreading hate, and it's just not cute.
Right.
So if your friend exposed you online, like how Miami was like, oh, like basically saying stuff online about, like saying stuff online where they could have just easily said something to you over the phone, or like it's built up stuff, but they do it online. Like, is that something y'all can come back from, or y'all just not going for that, like, at all? Like, just like, I don't know if y'all seen the tweets, but she basically was like, oh, your last 2 songs was about me, like, you know, stuff that you've been thinking about, but you just haven't like said anything about it, but you brought it to the internet. Like, can y'all come back from that, or like, is it like a...
No, I feel like I can come back from that, because it's not like we got into anything physical. You know, words are gonna be said, and that just goes to show as like, even for example, like if you know, you and your friend got to somebody, you may go to be like, oh, me and you got to it, you may go to Chase and be like, da da da, this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be. You know, I wouldn't be mad at you that Chase came in and been like, and told me, it was like, oh, you know, she said this, that, and the third. I wouldn't be mad. Don't you think like, it's messy? A conversation. I mean, if no, not necessarily.
If I say, okay, so boom, say I say something to you, and I'm like, Chase getting on my nerves, I swear to God, like, he do too much. And then you go and tell Chase, yeah, Desi talking about something. Yeah, you were doing too much. That's messy.
That is messy.
Like, why would you even say that? Like, you know?
But no, not saying like they're talking ish about you, but talking about the situation, like just telling, well, I don't feel like she was wrong because she said she did this, that, and the third, or just like what how do you feel about it? Like just getting another person's insight on the situation, not necessarily speaking bad on them, But
I feel like for me, it just like if JT saw what Krisha said to me, like for me in JT's shoes, I probably would have just automatically gone on the phone and called because it's just like so much can be misunderstood and
through tag, because you thinking about it one way and then like they're not saying it that way,
Yeah, so I probably would have called it just to end that, and I'm not beefing for like an audience because that's another thing. Right. They're beefing
in front of an audience, world. And not everybody has an opinion of whatever. Yeah. Right. But when I seen that situation happen and people going back and forth on like what you should expose as a friend and what you shouldn't expose, it made me think about when I do story times, right? Because when I do story times, I do talk about stuff that happened to me in like previous friendships, previous relationships and stuff like that. And it has been times where people felt some type of way about certain stuff that I am saying because they know what happened, so and they know it's about them, so they're looking back at it like, why are you even speaking on that? But me, I feel like if I've been like, if this is my experience also, like I'm not speaking for somebody else or whatever, this is my experience, I should be able to talk about it. And then I also feel like I don't be going into story times like with the intent of being messy or anything. Like I'm going on a story time like telling you guys what happened, like even if I'm in the wrong, what I feel like I should have done differently and stuff like that. Now I am dramatic, so I am going to have a lot of, when I'm telling the story, but it's no ill intent. So I started thinking like, damn, like, is that like, am I justified? Like, I started like questioning like me doing story times like and stuff like that because you think it's like different than going on like Twitter or like Instagram or like exposing.
Yeah, because then that's like a deliberate situation. As soon as it happens, they're getting online and talking about it. I don't think you're going like after a few days you're going to doing the story time. I feel like you process your emotions, you heal from it, and then you go and talk about it, and then again you don't say names.
Right. So. And I don't bring up nobody's name because somebody already tried to sue me. Girl, you could never sue me about that because I'm not stupid. Of course I'm not going to put your name in the thing, but she really tried to sue me, girl. Like she said we gonna do it. We could do it the legal way or the illegal way.
Girl, she thought she was.
She thought she ate that up. I said, girl, we could do it whichever way you want and she ain't doing either way. So shout out to that woman. I pray she has healed. Cause no, for real, like I just feel like y'all that day I had did the story time about a girl I used to be friends with and like what happened because like the situation was just so crazy. So I told the story and then she heard about it. She saw it. And I think the video got like within that, because around this time like my videos was doing like really, really good. So I think it got like 20K views in like a couple days. So she saw it. I'm not thinking she's seen it, but I mean if you seen it, you seen it. If you didn't, you didn't. Right. And she just felt some type of way about it. But I'm like, girl,
baby, go do your story time.
Right. But like out of 20K people, how many people actually know about what happened and like actually know?
Exactly.
But it's like they don't even know you, babe. So like you feel me? They don't know what happened or like who it is about. So why would you even? Whatever, but that girl was trying to fight me, y'all. She was trying to tell me to take down the video. Girl, I did not record a video to take it down. So she said she was gonna fight me. She said she was gonna get people done said they was gonna delete my channel so many times, babe. I'm still waiting for the channel to get deleted. Don't delete it for real. But boom, next topic, we got Ray Monte and Cardi B. Now this was more like a colorism thing, and I mean, you light skin, we all black. Okay, we all black at the end of the day, and we all treat each other the same. But I do want to like see what y'all want to what y'all think about the situation. So basically, Ray Monte, he a TikToker. I really don't even know too much about this man, but like I kind of just now like I know his face, but I don't know like what he does or like what he gets into and stuff. So like basically. He went on this trip and it didn't get sponsored, and people were trying to figure out like why no big brand sponsored him, and he says because he feels like people label him as ghetto, and like people label him as ghetto, which doesn't help his brand, and like people like giving him brand deals and stuff like that. But somebody like Cardi B is considered ghetto, and she gets all the brand deals and all the stuff like that. And Cardi B felt some type of way, and she responded and she said like.
How she get brought up?
Like so it's like how did I get brought up? Oh, this is Chase's girl, so I know he know the tea or what happened. Yeah. So if I'm wrong, just correct me. If I'm wrong, correct me, babe. Okay. But she basically was like, how did she get brought up into it? And also like she still gets labeled as ghetto and like certain. He's like, she still gets labeled as certain things because of her past. So, like, why would he even bring her up? And also, he could have brought up a man, but the fact that he brought up a woman, being that he is not a woman, because somebody said he could have brought up, you know, that white man, Landon, or whatever. That man is a white man, and he be acting ghetto.
Yeah,
so, I mean, then again, I feel like ghetto, it has no race attached to being ghetto. I feel like ghetto is just a product of your environment. If you grew up in the city of Atlanta, if you grew up in Brooklyn, you grew up in Chicago on 63rd, I don't know. Like, you're going to act a certain way. It's just about where you were born and where were you raised. So, like, then again, you can't look at a person and be like, oh, you're white or you're Hispanic or you're whatever. So you can't act like this, because I feel like you saying you can't act like this is just saying that black people are, like, are you saying, like, oh my God, I hate talking about race because it's like, ugh.
Me too.
But you understand what I mean by saying, like, if you're going to a white person saying, like, you're acting black, but they're acting like ghetto because of where they have been around, it's like, can you say you're acting black, or is it just the environment they grew up around? Which, oh my God, this is stressing me out already.
It's a big topic.
It is. But basically, boom, he was talking about how she gets called, well, she's ghetto, but she still gets branded saying he doesn't. It's not fair. They done brought Ice Spice into it, and she done caught a stray, talking about somebody said she Mexican. I thought she was black, but whatever. Like, I just feel like people are gonna bring up your past no matter what. If you were introduced as a porn star, babe, and you turned to rapper, they gonna be like porn star rapper. That's just what it's gonna be. I use somebody as DDG, for example, who's a YouTuber. He started off as a YouTuber. He makes music. People actually listen to his music, but he's always gonna be considered YouTube rapper. That's just where he started. You know? Yeah. Should people be pinned to their past? Like, should they, like, boom, like, if you used to be a little whore, like, should you still, like, can you get past that? Like, if you used to,
I mean, people can't change.
If you used to be a cheater, can you get over that? Like, if you used to be whatever, like, should, or is it always like you did it once, it's possible you could do it again, or like, you know?
Yeah. You wanna go?
Think about stuff that y'all have done, or people that y'all used to be, and like how y'all would feel if somebody was to bring that up, knowing that you're not that person anymore.
Now, I say people can change, but if we do like relationship wise, you know how, like, okay, oh, somebody tells you, like, yeah, I used to cheat, I used to be out here doing this, that, and third. Now it's like, you know how, like, a lot of times, even nowadays, you'll be like, well, you did tell me you used to cheat.
Right.
So,
it's like, yeah.
like, I don't know if you changed for real, but you know, like, I don't necessarily say, like, people should be pinned to their past, because people can change. You know, it is possible.
I feel the same way. I feel like until, like, that person does what they used to do, you can't really judge it. If you weren't there to experience what, you know, you're trying to...
That part.
Right.
Because also, like, I can be a certain person to you, and I can treat somebody else a different way, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, you know, also, like, you know how people be saying, like, giving you a heads up about somebody, like, oh, don't talk to her because she messy. Right. But, like, maybe she was messy when it came to you.
Right, you gotta experience that for
you know,
yourself.
like, everybody... But then, also, that's my problem. I feel like, because I like to give people fair chances. Like, you could come up to me and be like, oh, like, this girl messy and she dirty. I'm gonna be like, girl, I'm gonna have it in like my head, but I'm not gonna put that on that person. Like, I like to experience people for myself. So I'm like, okay, you said she messy and she dirty. Maybe she was messy and dirty around that time, or maybe she was just messy and dirty to you.
But do y'all feel like I feel like colorism does that. So I see what he was saying by like saying that lighter skinned people get away with certain things that darker skinned women or men don't. So like, I understand what he was saying, but then again, to throw a woman in there being that, you know, he had other examples he could have used. He could have used Saucy too. Was Saucy? I don't know.
I just feel like he jumped into it too fast. Like, I feel
like
he came to a
waited,
conclusion and tried to give his reasoning too fast. Like, I don't know if he just like saw one comment and it just, you know, clicked in his head. And
like
really
he ran with that
him.
one comment.
And then he came up with what he came up with and said Cardi B. For me, first of all, I feel like you should have named a male, somebody who's a man, you know. And then Cardi B has been labeled ghetto her whole entire career. So it's just like, where did you get that from? And do you have hate for her? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And also, I believe, like, whatever is for you is for you, and whatever is for somebody else is for somebody else. So a lot of people be arguing, like, oh my God, Ice Spice is, But honestly, I mean, what's for her is what's for her. Like, everything she has for her is gonna happen for her no matter what. Like, she could have been whatever. Like, whatever was gonna happen for her is for her. Whatever is gonna happen for Cardi B is for Cardi B. Whatever's gonna happen for me, you, that's for us. So, like, whether somebody else feels like we don't deserve it or that person doesn't deserve it because they've been doing this and that, like, that don't matter. Okay, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Get over it. Go get your life together. Okay. But I did like write down like light skin or white people that I feel like get away with certain stuff, like how definitely. Like they said like Bad Baby, for example, like when she popped on, like she was like the little ghetto girl, and like now that girl, like I mean I think I don't know how she became a millionaire and stuff. I don't know if it's like from when she started OnlyFans and stuff or if it was before that, but like she's an example. I feel like that's like a white woman that benefited off of like Black culture, I guess you could say. You feel me? Yeah. I also used the same guy, the Landon guy. I don't know if he acts like that in real life or where he's from, but if he doesn't, that's also somebody who benefits off of Black culture, being that he's a white man portraying to be ghetto and whatever the case may be, being that he doesn't really even act like that.
It's hard to separate that though, like, cause like I don't know. It's hard because everything he shows that's his character.
Literally, and that's his personality. And that's why, like, when I first looked at it, I never looked at it, like, as the colorist thing. Or, like, you're trying to be a Black woman, because me, personally, I'm not looking at, like I said, I don't look at it as ghetto or, like, certain things somebody does as, like, a race thing. Because who am I to put ghetto on Black people? You're basically saying all Black people is ghetto and that's how we act. No, babe, I done met some very nice, I've met all different types of Black people, so I would never be like, oh, you're trying to be Black because somebody's acting a certain way. That's just me, I feel like, portraying like that on that whole race when it's like never that. Like, it's all different types of people.
And I don't think colorist like necessarily goes like, it's just for white people, because it happens within just the Black community. Because a light skinned girl would get treated differently than a dark skinned girl.
Yeah, that bird clocking. And I be seeing that a lot on set too. Like when I used to be modeling and stuff, like I feel like I see that a lot. Like they prefer light skinned women versus like darker skinned women. Right. I don't know. I also feel like that's preference. Like me, I would never look at somebody sideways and be like, I don't like you because you're not light. Well, people be saying I'm light skinned. I don't think I'm light skinned, but like I wouldn't look at a man weird if he be like, I only like light skinned women. Because if that's what you like, cool. Because if I tell you I only like dreadheads and dark skins, like I don't want nobody looking at me sideways, like like because that's just my preference. So like everybody got their own preference. So I feel like everybody should be fine. Like if I be, I only like white boys. What? You feel me? That's my preference. Like that's what I like. Sure. It's different when you disrespect. The other person.
Let me tell you about this. One time I had went to Miami with my light-skinned friend, like light skin. And we was boasting at the bar, and the people behind the bar gave her a free shot. And I was like, I was just joking around. I wasn't mad or nothing. I was like, oh, shoot. Then y'all gonna bring me one too? He was like, no, you gotta pay. We both walked in there together, stepped together. They don't even know neither one of us. But everybody was so on her because, I don't know. I'm like, am I invisible or something?
That's ridiculous. I would have turned what?
I felt like, I'm like, dang, like, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your one.
It's like your situation that you're just talking about. I feel like your friend should have spoke up. Either she shouldn't have took the shot, or she should have
been like, "Can my friend get one?" Because I would have did that for her, but she did not.
Can my friend get one?
If they giving me one, I'd be like, y'all need to pour both of my friends a shot, because I'm not the only one here. Y'all see me walking with my friends,
right?
So they need to get whatever I'm getting, because y'all not finna sit here and try to treat them differently. Or whatever the case may be, I don't care.
Like that's really her. Like she typed. No, go ahead. No, go ahead. No, I was gonna say she typed to. Well, I done went to her brother engagement, like his wedding, and we at the party. Now I'm trying to make sure all the old folks and everybody or the family eat. She trying to pull me to the front of the line, like, girl, forget them. You good? I'm like, no, I feel so bad. Like I'm about to skip all the people. They like, who is this?
Skip my girl, forget them. You with me, so you get to come up here to the front.
She's literally like, I'm in the back of the line. She literally grabs my hand, brings me to the front of the line, like, girl, get your plate. You want this? Oh, you want some more mac and cheese? Da-da-da. And everybody looking at me, and I'm just like, y'all, like, sorry. I mean, I'm here with her, like,
you with me. You're okay.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, it was just back to what you were
Yo,
talking
yeah,
about. Even
yeah.
if they didn't, if y'all still fought for it and they didn't want to give you the shot, half it. Cause like,
Yeah,
it's
I'm a
just
half and
like,
half queen.
That's what leads. Like, I wouldn't be mad at you for believing that dark skinned women or dark skinned people period get treated poorly compared to a light skinned person. That's what makes that happen because the light skinned person didn't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people just have to start speaking up on wrong things because it's a revolving issue. It's always something about black or light skin. It's just like it feels like it's never gonna end.
And you're right. And I was just thinking about it too. Like, she didn't speak up, like, and I don't play that because you're not gonna disrespect somebody that I'm with. Point blank period. If I'm your friend and you're with me, you're not gonna sit here and try to play in her face. You're not finna pour me if you behind the bar, you giving her a free shot. Right. If you giving me a free shot, you're gonna give my friend a free shot too, because that's not fair. What are you treating her differently than me for? What's the point?
Okay, boom. But say a guy wants to talk to your friend. I'm just asking, just to get a scenario to see what you say. But say a guy, you're with a girl, you're with one of your friends or whatever, and a guy wants to talk to your friend specifically, so he sends her a drink because he's trying to talk to her. How do you feel about that? Or you still feel like, I don't care if you trying to talk to her, you should get both people a drink.
No, that's a different situation. Now, I say that's a different situation because that's a guy that he's not working. Now, it's a different situation when you're working and, you're working. You're supposed to bring customers in. You're supposed to treat customers equally. Yeah. Point blank, period. Now, if there's a dude...
Wait. It was a man.
It was a bartender.
It was a worker.
It was a bartender that was working there. That
and he gave her...
and he was like, no, you got to pay for one. He was like, he was being rude, and then, I didn't point this out. He was being real nice and respectful with her, but when it came to me, he was being very, like, no, you got to pay for one.
Was he a black man? Or he was like...
It was kind of dark. I don't even remember. This was a little minute ago. You know how the little colors be? It was in Miami. They colors in Miami.
Yeah.
If we being real, they colors in Miami.
I believe it.
Yeah. But that's a different situation because if there's a dude trying to talk to my friend, then cool, buy her a shot. I love that for her. Right. Yes, go buy her some dress, dress, some heels. Go buy her a Birkin. Right. Go buy her a Birkin. Love that for her. You feel me?
But in a situation like that,
yeah.
Like, okay, I didn't know. I thought you meant like no. I thought the situation was gonna be like the person. I thought it was somebody sending her a drink. I didn't know like the bartender poured a drink and it was
right in front of me. Got a cup right in front of me, poured her a drink and was like, "You gotta pay for it." She got a free shot, but I didn't.
That's weird.
No, very.
R.I.P. O.J. Simpson. I heard he passed away. Mm-hmm. I don't like. Honestly, I don't know if I'm just so young or if I'm just not informed, but like I didn't know what O.J. Simpson did before like the whole, because the only thing I know about this man is the case stuff. Like that seems to be the only thing they like portray about that man. But like I don't like, what did he do? He was a basketball player, football player. Wait, football. So he was a football player. I did not even know that about that man. Rest in peace to him. I also feel like the I gotta say allegations because is it allegations? No, because he was found not guilty, so it's not no allegations, accusations. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. But I feel like they bring that up in like the man has passed away, and like I literally was watching this news, whatever, and they literally just brought up O.J. Simpson, the man, went to jail, but was on trial for the murder of da-da-da-da, and then they brought up that he died from whatever. So I'm like, damn, like, is y'all ever gonna let that man rest? But like, you feel me? Me personally, did he do it? Probably. But I don't know. But he was found. It's so crazy because like we would never know. Like, we would honestly never know, and that's just something that he would just have to. Well, he's passed away, but like something he lives with for the rest of his life. And it's so crazy to think that you can have a rumor out here about you, and like no matter what you say, nobody ever believes you, whether you are like telling the truth or not, and like you just have to live with that. Like, do y'all ever like sit and wonder like what other people, not what other people think, but like if there's ever like anything that people like think about you or like perceive about you, or like a rumor that you probably like heard about yourself that you don't feel like it's true, but like other people, you feel like other people are gonna think it's true regardless, so you don't overly explain yourself about it? Or not really?
I mean, I feel like I haven't come to like that, like a deep situation where it was like that, but just in my mindset right now, Fuck y'all.
Not fact, that part.
I mean,
That
yeah,
part.
definitely.
Literally.
People are gonna talk regardless of what you have to say. So
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
I feel like I had somebody not too long ago make me feel bad about something, which it wasn't even nothing to feel bad about. I feel like I was low-key being manipulated. Not that I look back at it, but like, yeah, I really don't care. Like, not that I don't care, because I feel like your name is the only thing you have to yourself. So like, you should obviously like protect your image and protect the brand or whatever, you know, your name. But like, as far as like what other people got to say out here, like,
I feel like if you say it one time, you know, like if you're
Right.
defending yourself one time, if that's what you want to do that. But
Yeah.
if you doing it over and over and over and over, who are you?
yeah,
pleasing?
facts,
Like, you know?
literally. But that's what
Right.
your sis be doing. No shade.
My who?
That's what your sis be doing. No shade.
Oh,
Brittany.
I mean, she
Like, why
do.
should be always like? I just feel like, honestly, I hope when I get like, I don't honestly. Also, I don't care to be famous. I just want the funds. Like, you feel me? So, but I feel like
That's
the
why
stuff,
we here.
right? But I feel like the stuff that I do, like fame, is attached to it. So I feel like that comes with that. But I feel like I hope when I get of a certain status or whatever, I'm not overly like obsessed about what other people have to say, because I am a person who, like, I go on Instagram and I be looking at the comments and I be laughing.
Yeah.
But you know, when it's you ain't gonna be laughing. You gonna be like, damn, like, y'all really said that. So like,
No,
true.
for real.
right. But then again, like, people do leave comments on my YouTube page, and like, I don't never respond. I mean, sometimes I type it, but I'll never like actually send it, because I just feel like, what's the point? Like, I'm about to go back and forth with you, or I'm about to say
Right.
something to correct it, but it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, you gonna still think whatever, you know?
Right.
Yeah. There's like a couple comments on mine too where I did have to, like, because I feel like it was a misunderstanding. Like, I feel like I did have to say
certain
something.
things you should speak up
yeah,
about.
but
What they say?
I can't remember. It was about something about the reaction video. Like,
Okay,
they said
okay.
I stopped, like I paused it too much,
Yeah.
or just being like.
That's
very
stuff people
annoying.
gonna do.
Yeah. So,
Somebody.
yeah, and it's like my, you know, I'm just now getting, you know, so it's like it's a little bit new for me, but like the first time, okay, I sent it, but like I keep getting those comments a little bit, you know, maybe like 2 or 3 each video, and now I'm like, girl, I'm not even finna reply, because it's just like.
And plus, I feel like you do reactions, so people are gonna. That's a
it's
that's a
opinionated
comment
topic.
that people are gonna make all the time.
Yeah.
Do you? If you want to stop it 50 times, trust me, it's gonna be other people that watch,
Yeah,
and they still gonna probably
exactly.
watch. They just gonna comment, "Oh my god, you stop it."
Yeah.
You feel me? But I was gonna say, somebody commented underneath one of my YouTube videos a couple days ago and was like, damn, I want to watch the video, but she just yells so much. But I guess they're saying because I talk so loud, but like, I just naturally talk loud. I'm a loud talker. That's just what it is. And I did comment back to them, but I just said, LOL, like, I just talk loud. That's my specialty. Like, you know,
just
and
cute.
then, it was like a cute, and she laughed back like, ha, whatever. But like, it do be some comments where it's like, okay,
Yeah.
Right, you doing it.
But even as like, you know, being somebody on social media, period, people is always gonna have their different opinions. You know, somebody's gonna think one thing and somebody's gonna think another thing.
Right.
So it really don't matter at the end of the day.
And that's
You
so
feel me?
true, because I'll have a comment that be like, this was the best video, this is the best reaction video I ever watched, and then I have one and be like, you're too flamboyant.
You talk too much.
You know, so,
Right.
yeah.
Everybody gonna have their own personal opinions and stuff, because it's not gonna be everybody cup of tea. Like, just like I be saying, like, I'm cute to some people be like, you know, like, everybody has their own different vibes. So it just is what it is.
As far as Cardi, I feel like she just is a very reacts
Reactive
to
person.
everything, and that's just how she's been since Loving Hip Hop, a little bit before that. So like, when I see it, I'm like, I expect
that's just her.
Yeah.
And I feel like people know that's what's going, like, that's what they're gonna get from her, so that's why they do it. Yeah. That part. But boom, next thing I was doing research on, and I seen, which is so crazy. Y'all tell me how many years of jail this man deserves. This Georgia man added antifreeze into the breast milk of his newborn daughter to avoid paying child support. Moment of silence, pause. Because you should never be that pressed, nor broke, or nothing.
He belongs under the jail.
The baby survived, by the way.
That's
The baby did
just
not
straight
die.
up evil.
Yeah, that's
Literally.
evil.
Point blank, period. There's no questions asked. That's just straight up evil.
Like, you can leave the relationship. You gotta do what you gotta do, but to harm somebody, to harm
your child,
to harm your
your
child
newborn
is
baby,
crazy
antifreeze
to say.
in the breast milk. Like, I'm so surprised the baby survives, because, you know, I be watching a bunch of true crime stuff, and like, I be hearing, like, you know, when people be trying to, like, they be trying to, like, and do a slick, they be trying to do like the little antifreeze stuff, and they be really dying, but like, they be like slowly dying type
Okay, like a
vibe.
poison.
Not trying to give y'all no ideas. Please do not be trying to poison nobody. But like, but no, for real. Like, I'm surprised the baby, like, and it's a newborn baby, but How many years of jail y'all think he deserved? Because I feel like that man
Whole
should go to jail
life.
for life.
Yeah, life.
Life for sure.
I feel like there's
For sure.
I don't know, like conversation with the person you made that baby with, and then if that conversation don't go well, then you have to remove yourself from the situation. Like
Point blank period. Because he could have went. He had so many different options.
Yeah, for sure.
To choose from, and that's what you decided to do. Was try to end your baby's life.
Yeah, that's
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 insane.
insane. That's
well,
sad.
he did get he got sentenced to 50 years, and then he got to serve 40 years. So he got to serve 40. I guess like after the 40 years, he might be like off of parole.
And
Or
he's
Did they
whatever.
say-
like older.
How old?
He's
Yeah,
a grown- he's a
how old did they
grown-ass
say
man.
he was?
I don't know, but he looked like he's in his 40s. He's a grown ass man.
They know he
So
gonna
how many
lie
years?
in
40 years? 80? Babes, it's looking real short for you, babe. But yeah, I don't know. Shout out to that. Not shout. I keep saying shout out to that man. Shout out to these people. Do not shout out to these people because why are you doing that? That's just so trifling.
That's not an influence.
At all. Yeah, I got all these papers in my hand. I was really trying to be real professional with the cards, but I ain't have enough time. So you know, I got the papers with the cards.
Good.
You know, we gotta do something. You know, you gotta start somewhere. But on the last episode, I was talking about like the TikToker who got like dragged because he was making fat phobic comments, basically saying like if the clothes can't fit you, you need to like just do something about either buying some other clothes, bigger clothes, or just fix your body type vibe. Which I don't agree with. I agree with him. I just feel like if just whatever. But have y'all ever dated somebody that wasn't y'all type, but y'all gave them that little smile right there you did, honey. That little smile you did. But have y'all ever dated somebody who wasn't like y'all type, but y'all gave them a chance and like tell me, like, did it work? Did it not? How did you get over it? Did you ever get over it? Did you just have to like, what's the vibe? We're going to go with you first, babe, because you over here smiling, laughing. I want to know what's the vibe.
Yes, he was not my type at all. Not one, but he was so ugly when I first met him. Like, disgusting, hideous.
Wait, so watch.
And, okay, and I started talking to him. I was like in 11th grade, and he was already graduated high school, and he was in the military. So I was like, "Oh, good money. I ain't gotta work."
She over here trying to figure out her
Girl, I'm like, I ain't gotta work when I get out of high school. Let me just go on and y'all. And the crazy thing is, we was talking for a little minute. I actually started to like this dude. Like, what? Like, I don't. What did I say? And like, I'm in high school. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna talk to him. Doing like, my life is gonna be set when I get out of high school. I ain't gotta work. I ain't gotta do nothing. And I actually started liking him.
What he do?
Oh, and basically like this girl that like, this was high school stuff.
Yeah.
So this girl I was beefing with,
Uh-huh.
he went on a date with her.
No.
And I was so mad. I was crying. Oh, and this was
You
around.
crying over the ugly man. Girl.
Yes, I know. Somebody should have came and slapped me in my face. No, I was crying. This was around Christmas time too. So y'all, at this point, I was already liking him a lot. So I don't buy him the new, what was coming out, like the new 2K19 or 2K18.
Girl, I done bought a man 2K.
Girl, I bought him the 2K18 or 19, whichever one was coming out. I pre-ordered it, everything. Bought him some shoes, some clothes. And I was so sad. I was like, nope, he ain't getting none of the stuff I bought him. Stop talking to him. I was sad. I was crying. I'm calling him like, why you take her that? He talking about something. It's not that big of a deal. You know what?
But if you was to go on a date though.
Exactly.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
if I would have did it would have been a different story.
Right.
All that stuff I bought for Christmas, gave it to my brother.
Okay, period.
Oh,
That part,
split
shout
out
out to
between my
brother.
brothers.
Shout out
Yeah.
to bro.
And to you, buddy.
How about you, Chase? Have you ever talked to, dated somebody that was just not your type, but you still, gave them a chance just because of whatever that reason may have been?
Yeah, 100% I have. I feel like the person I am, like, I lead with my heart. So, like, if, I feel like I can maybe make your situation better, or maybe you can make my situation better, or just, like, we're better for each other's mental health, or whatever the case may be. Like, I'll explore it, and I explored it, and it just would end up being the worst situation I've ever been in my entire life. And, like, I think about it every day. Like,
really?
It's something that has not left me, and I just, like, and it's something that has left me single for years. So, it's just, like, I've learned my lesson. Like, I will not talk to somebody that I feel like isn't my type. I would never do that to myself again.
Because I had a friend who, like, she was dating somebody, and the girl was shorter than her, and she just could not get over the fact that the girl was shorter. And I think she had a gap, and she just was not. I think she liked her gap, but she just was not like down with her being shorter, and she could not get over it. And I was just like, if that's something you just can't get over, you just need to leave the person, because it's gonna, like, her height isn't going nowhere. Like, she's shorty gonna be short forever. So you know, and I feel like I was telling you guys, well, like I was talking about in the first episode, I believe, and I was telling everyone about dating a guy that was shorter than me and also younger than me. Never again, okay? As never again. But I feel like you said, I leave with my heart. So if I feel like you're genuinely a nice person, I will give you a chance.
Yeah,
so like,
sure.
you know, if you're a little shorter, you know, I might give you a chance. If you're a little, I don't really do the whole younger than me part, because I just feel like I'm 22. If you're younger than 22, it's just like you're just too young. Yeah, like me personally, sure. Like, you know, if you're 21, I mean, I tried that. It just didn't give. Yeah. And I don't know. I also dated somebody, dated whatever, somebody that was just like big, and just like, I just could not get down with it, just because he just made me upset when he literally drank 2 Cokes back to back. I said, babe, we not doing that, okay? And then, like, I'm a person, like, I feel like, because first of all, he got me a soda. I don't drink soda. Yeah. And, like, if you would pay attention to me, you would know I don't, like, okay, I'll do a ginger ale, because, you know, ginger ale is medicine for the black community. It's not soda. So I'll do a little ginger ale, a Sprite, if it's nothing else to drink. But the fact, he brought me a Coke. I don't drink that. So I just, like, didn't drink it, whatever. Cool. So now we're eating food, smash the Popeyes, $2, boom, smash. I'm like, okay, babe, do your thing. When he started drinking that Coke, I said, oh no, that's where we're going to leave this right where it is. He washed it down with a Coke? He washed it down with a Coke. I said, we're going to leave this where it is, because, babe, we're just not doing that. I'm sorry. But it just made me feel like, I feel so bad, but it just made me feel disgusted. Like, girl, him, because I just feel like, why would you drink that in front of me like that?
Yeah, I feel you.
No, because why?
You probably just wanted better for him. You probably wanted him to eat his style.
And I did. And honestly, I wanted better for him just because I wanted better for myself around that time. And that's when I just started going to the gym and stuff. So I just felt like, you know, me as your woman, I'm telling you every day, babe, I'm going to the gym. Babe, why don't you get up and go with me? Right. But I just feel like he's either very comfortable with it. Like, I mean, if you're comfortable, do your thing. Yeah. But, yeah, it just didn't give. Yeah. But those are the 2 situations of, like, people that I just... Like, it wasn't my type, but I gave it a chance. And also, he asked me, have I ever dated somebody that was, like, you know, like his vibe? And I was like, no. So then he, like, who your little celebrity crush? So I'm, like, naming people. And he, like, huh? Because he, like, girl, you do not like me for real. Because ain't no way you, like, I was about to say Idris Elba, not him. No way you, like, Man from Snowfall. Like, Damson. No way you, like, all these people. And, like... That's not how I look, feel me? So he just felt like, yeah, girl, you don't really like me for real. Which I did like him. I feel like he was a nice person, but
he just wasn't for you.
He just wasn't for me, babe. And I wasn't for him. And that's why we ended that. Yeah. Cool. Next. But we finna do a little advice real quick. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about real quickly? And let me go through these cards, y'all. I really was trying to be real professional with the cards, but like, next time we're gonna be more prepared, y'all. We ain't gonna have the little me going through these damn cards like this. I had like something talking about PMSing on here, but like you can't relate to that.
Somebody please tell me what PMSing is. I don't know what that means.
Now I don't know the actual term, like what it means, but PMSing is like when you gotta like when you about to be on a cycle, you got an attitude, like you real PMS.
Oh,
like
okay.
you. Now I think that's what it means. Now for all y'all people who real,
I think it mean like pre-menstrual cycle or something. I
don't know.
Not
y'all know. Yo, we got the men back here telling y'all. I don't know what it means.
Post-menstrual cycle.
Post-menstrual cycle. That is so true. And whatever your woman does while she's on her period or about to be on her period is validated. She gets a pass. It is like you're going through.
It's real,
bro.
It's real.
We can't control it. I'd be so mad. Like, what am I mad at? I be ready to fight. I be mad.
Please.
I mean, if you guys sisters, like for the guys that do have sisters, how do y'all not understand? You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to think about it. Your sisters is one thing. You probably thinking like your sisters be tripping all the time. Yeah. Your mama be tripping.
Exactly.
Now when your girls start tripping, it's like, girl.
Yeah, that's true.
You doing too much. Like, I don't care about none of that little period stuff. Like, girl, you doing too much. So like your
they don't understand.
Your
it's
sisters
real.
is different. Your mom is different. When it comes to your girl, it's like you doing too much. Like, shorty. You over there stressing or whatever, but like it get like that. Like This, I don't know what's in the air, but I feel like lately in the air, the PMS been PMSing. Like, I feel like I've been on my nerves has been over here. I'm ready to hit. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to bang out. Like, for real, it's been very bad. I think it's something in the air, and I don't know what it is. But
it be every little thing.
Every little thing. Y'all,
Mad.
Mad. Okay, we're gonna do one little advice for a second, and then we have to go, y'all. Okay, boom.
So this guy said he found out that two of his wife's friends are people that she used to deal with back in the day or whatever, and they all used to be roommates or whatever. That was before they started dating, but like, now, they're friends, and he is dating her, and she never told him about the people or whatever. So he said it came to a surprise to him, so he demanded her to stop talking to them, and she doesn't want to stop talking to them. She feels like, those are my friends. Yes, I used to date or mess with them back in the day, but it don't matter. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all feel like she is red flag-ish for her to be like, no? Or it's like, okay, these are my friends now. You should be understanding.
I think it needs to be like a level of understanding for your partner. If you used to deal with somebody, I feel like if your partner tells you can't mess with somebody that you used to deal with, that's rightfully so. Like, because I mean, you should have a level of trust, but at the same time, that's going to be something easy to dabble back into. Maybe 2 drinks after, 3 drinks after y'all went to the club. Like, you never know what could happen. So it's just like, you got to respect your partner at the end of the day.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Chase. But then again, I like to look at it as if I wouldn't want them to do that, then right. So if my partner's like, okay, I respect that, I will cut them off. Because I'm not gonna lie, if my partner got 2 friends that he used to deal with back in the day, I would feel some type of way if he was still dealing with them or considering them friends or whatever the case may be. So, I would cut them off. Like, yeah, okay, I understand that, because I would feel the same type of way if if it was vice versa.
Yeah, unless you're in we're together. Like, I'm with you when you're with them. Unless we can do that, and y'all see each other not so often.
Yeah, like it's not like we link it every day, but it's like we can be. And I feel like that's another big thing too. Like, if I can't be around your friends that are opposite sex of you with you or whatever, and it's like, oh nah, but you don't know them, but they different.
Oh yeah.
What you mean they different? Like, what you mean? Like, why can't I get down but they get down? You feel me? Yeah, I would feel some type of way about that, because I just feel like, why can't I be around? You know?
Right.
But if it's a situation where I can be around too, I feel like it's good to, because I have guy friends, so I would feel some type of way if my guy be like, or whoever I'm dating at the time would be like, damn, y'all almost choked on my spin. Okay, yeah, I would feel some type of, I feel like you should understand, but only, because some people feel like some people just can't get, friends are friends, whatever. If you are doing something else that's not friendly, then you need to be upfront about that. But if this is just your friend, I feel like I will understand. I'm okay with somebody having female friends, but I've let that happen before, and it's went left for me.
Me too.
Plenty of times. So, then I be feeling like, damn, well, can you actually have, can you let your boyfriend or let your girlfriend have friends that are opposite sex? Because I've seen I've let somebody I dated have a friend, all of a sudden this girl came out of nowhere, this was this man's best friend. I don't know, I ain't never seen the best friend, I don't know where this is this man's best friend. So I'm like, okay, cool, trying to be understanding, and then it turned into they be messing around. Yeah, I was so sick because I had a feeling, and I was really dumb back then because I really was so gullible and stupid. But I mean, it is what it is now. He's in jail. But yeah, sad man. Free that man. Anyway, free that man, please. Let me stop saying that. For real, because I just feel like, and it's so crazy because, never mind. Just free that man, y'all. Free that man. Okay, we're gonna do our last advice, and then we're gonna. Now, this is about friendship. I feel like it's good to end it on this, and it's kind of long, so we're going to talk about this, and then we're going to end it off. Okay. So, boom. She said, I have a friend of many years, and recently I noticed that they never asked me anything about myself, how I've been doing, how am I. When I first noticed it, I decided to just sort of run a test and see how long it takes them to ask me how I was doing. So she decided to stop trying to say anything about them, herself, and see if they ever would ask her, if her friend would ever be like, hey, girl, so how you doing? How you been? Whatever, like that. And they never did. The friend never did. So so far it's been 6 conversations through text where they talk about themselves and they never ask how they're doing and like what are they doing, not even once, and just sends a bunch of text messages about themselves and and then the girl says it's just starting to annoy her and making her feel like it's time to end the friendship. So would she be wrong if she stopped responding and ended the friendship? She doesn't know how to really address the situation. And has this ever happened to you guys? And how did you guys deal with it?
I'll go.
This has happened to me. I've been a victim.
But I will let you guys tell y'all story.
No, necessarily. I don't speak to all my friends every day.
Yeah.
And that's coming for friends. That is coming. But I feel like if I was in that situation, I would address it. Simply asking like, okay, we chat, we talk, but I feel like it's always about you. You never, really see how. Right. So, however they respond to that situation now, because I don't have a situation where I had to address a friend. Now anytime I'm addressing a friend, I never come disrespectful. I'm like, okay, this is my friend, let's see if I could just talk it out with them. But some people, anytime you address it, they're always on go, on defense mode. So I had a friend that I had to address, like, look, I'm always inviting you places, we go here, we go there, always because of me. But I feel like, we only hang out because of me. You never really, ask me to go anywhere with you. You feel me? So, and she just got defense mode, like on 10. I'm like, and I never came off disrespectful. I never called her out of her name. I'm just like, dang, I'm like, friend, we always this, that, and the third. I'm always inviting you out. You always going out, but you don't never invite me. Like, what's going on? You feel me? Like, we it could have been an easy 1, 2, 3 little chat, and we could have squashed it right there. Like, okay, cool, friend, let me get. But no, it wasn't that. She was on 10 toes. She's like, I don't even remember what she said, but I just remember she just started calling me out my name. It was
she had built up some.
Oh yeah, so that it seemed like she must already had some animosity from the past or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but I'm like, I mean, if I'm as a friend, I feel like if you have any issue with me, I would want you to address it to me with respect, because I would never I would never disrespect you, and I would do the same thing if I feel like if I got an issue, I'm gonna come in and address it to you, point blank, period. So I feel like in that situation, the best thing to do is, if you would want to continue the friendship, the best thing to do is address the situation. But I mean, she said she didn't know how to address it, so.
So how would you tell her to address it? Like, just bring it up, or just
bring it up, ask them why.
Especially if that's your friend, you should just be able to like just bring it up, like, hey girl, so what's tea? Like, I feel like you
right.
I agree, and I feel like you did the right thing, like trying to address it. I feel like anytime with me, if I'm gonna address
Chase,
something,
tell them all the time you confronted me, child. Tell them about the times you confronted me, child.
Like,
Chase come real he never disrespect, but he gonna just let it be known what's the vibe, and
But it's because I love you. Like, anybody who I love and I respect, I'm going to tell you how I feel.
Right.
And however you react, that's how I come to my decision of if we should be friends or if we should not be friends.
Correct.
Like,
so why you ain't cut me off yet?
Huh?
I'm just like, no.
Because you're always understanding. Like, you always see both sides. You see my side, you'll see your side, and we just have a conversation.
Right.
That's a healthy friendship. That's why we've been friends for so long.
Right.
Like, people don't know, and also people don't know how to be friends. So when you go and have that conversation, that kind of eliminates the gray area.
And you have to be open to the conversation, because I remember one time I had to apologize to Chase because I just felt like when we first initially had our conversation, I felt like I was being so like rude, like trying to be like some like, okay, like I hear you, but like shut up type shit. Like I was like, okay, man, like you just chatting, like, you feel me? But I just had to, like, one day I was like really thinking about it so hard, and it was on my heart, and I'm just like, dang, like I just feel so messed up, like the way I even responded to him about that, because like you honestly came to me like on some respectful stuff, and I definitely understood what you were saying. Like that's when y'all, Chase had some hair, and I do hair, and he wanted me to like braid his hair and stuff, and I was just like, I wasn't treating him like a client, like how I would treat every client. Make sure I'm on time, make sure I not reschedule. I would be like, Chase, I know your appointment at 2, but come at 3, or like, taking forever, or like, stuff like that. And like, he just had a problem with it. Like, of course, his time is valuable just as much as my time. So he confronted me about it, and I was understanding of what he was saying, but I feel like the way I like said it to you was like, okay, like shut up, and it did not like sit right with me. And I feel like we usually go like a time without talking to each other, but I feel like that time just felt so weird to me, and I was just like, oh my God, where's
boyfriend.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I'm sorry. And I felt like such a crybaby because like I was literally like typing and crying at the same time because I could not call you because I already knew as soon as I called them I was gonna start crying. So I'm like, maybe I'll text and that'll be like a better whatever. But I'm crying, sending a message like, I'm sorry, and I should have understood, and never again will I treat you like that. And then like he ended up cutting his hair off, like was that the reason?
I mean, no, but no, it wasn't. You wasn't the reason. But like you doing that and coming to me after you had time to process that, like I appreciated that so much because I even thought about it and I felt like I should talk to you maybe first.
So why didn't you?
I don't know. Like I don't know.
Scary.
I know.
I
just felt like I wasn't in the wrong. Like I just felt like I wasn't in the wrong.
You wasn't. You wasn't.
So that's how I just try to process myself. You know, the situations I go through. But if you like have a problem with your friend, talk to him. If y'all end up getting in an argument, let some time go by. Let time go by because time tells a lot.
But I also had a situation with my other friend, well, my old friend, and I felt like I'm a person, I need time to think about the situation to see how I'm going to approach it. Because if I talk to you while I'm upset, I'm not a person who will say stuff that I can't take back because I believe in, like, I'm never going to be like, I hate you. I'm never going to say nothing where it's like, you know, you just don't, it's certain things you just don't say, like, you know, so I never do anything like that. But I just needed time to like look at the situation. Is this a situation for me to even stop being friends with this person about? And she didn't understand that because she was just like talk about it right then and there. But I just felt like I'm usually like that when it comes to like relationships and stuff. But I just feel like this is my friend. This is somebody I actually like really, really care about. So I don't want to accuse her of something that never happened, and then I don't want her to feel no type of way about what I'm saying. I just want to talk to her and see where her head was, but she was not getting that. Like, and like it turned in 1 month turned into like 2 months of us not talking about the situation. And then when I finally brought it up, she felt like, why didn't you say something before? But I felt like I wanted to talk to her in person about it. And every time I got the opportunity, it just never happened. Or it was just like she had family stuff going on, she was out of town, or I was doing what I was doing, I was working. So we stopped being friends, and like I remember thinking about like reaching out to her, like I mean, I'm never doing it now, but like back then I was like thinking about like, should I reach out to her? Because we did have a conversation eventually about it, but I feel like when we did have our conversation, I was already over the friendship. Being that I just was over the friendship, I felt like just like this story, the reason why I related to it so much is because I was in a situation where I literally she would wake up like 8 a.m., call me. She know I'm up. Y'all know I'm a morning bird. I'm always up early in the morning. And she would like just talk about herself, what she got going on, never bring nothing up, like never ask me about nothing, just her problems, her whatever. And then when it came to me, when I brought up a problem or when I brought up, oh, I want to start doing this, or she wanted to get back into YouTube, so let's start filming, let's do this, it would be like silence. And to me, I feel like, girl, like I'm excited for you. Why are you not excited for me? Not saying that you got to jump up and down and do all that, but you can but you can at least act like you are like some type of whatever. But like the whole silence or like the whole like not say anything or like not even asking like, okay, how are you? Or like, okay, well, I just told you about my whole life, girl. What's going on with you and what you got going on? You know, like I felt some type of way about that. And then the fact that even though she said she didn't do it, stealing from my sister would just never be okay with me. Stealing from me, that was already one thing. Period. She did it. I let it slide. Stealing from my sister, it's like, now you're doing too much. And knowing the person my sister is with my close friends, she vibe with everybody too. So like that wasn't nothing for her to do. Not to insert myself, but just to go, like, no, go ahead. You're free to say whatever about that, because you know about the friendship and everything. So I would love, because I don't think I ever heard you say anything about it. Like, I just feel like the situation in the like of what happened, you know, stealing and all that. I feel like that's such a big thing, and I feel like you needed that time to just sit and think about what you were going to say. And I feel like she should have understood, even if she didn't. The way you reacted kind of gave it more, oh, you probably did this, you know what I'm saying? It was the way she reacted. And y'all, I go off vibes. I know people be saying I can read people and but me, I can read people. Okay, I can know when you're off, when something's not right. Like I just know, I pick up on like certain mannerisms and like certain things. So like after y'all, it was like some weed, okay? I'm gonna just say, because it was nothing for her to even steal. Like, it wasn't. It was something so petty. But it was just me. I'm a principled person, not like, the situation, the principle of the situation. You did not have to steal. Being that it was something we were all about to share. So the fact that you was about to take it and just act like, you know, it was just, you know. And then previously, she's like took a wig
that I told her to go, like, y'all know my door be open. You know, y'all welcome to come in the crib whenever. Y'all know where I live at, so I can say that. But, you know, y'all come in, y'all are my friends. I'll literally leave y'all there and be like, I'm about to go somewhere real quick. I'll be back. That's just how it is. So now I'm feeling like I can't leave you in the house because I left you a wig, one wig, you leave with two. Like, sis, what's going on, you know? So, like, I just did not like that. And it's so crazy because now I'll be thinking about it. Well, not now, I'll be thinking about it, but I just be like, I know she probably be telling people, because, you know, it's two sides of a story. So you going to have your side and somebody else going to tell their side. And she probably be telling people, oh, she stopped being friends with me over a 3.5. Girl, it was never over a 3.5. No. It was just the principle of you taking something not from me, but my sister, you know? And I know how my sister is about herself. Y'all heard her talk about she a stoner, she blow, all that. Like, you know, she don't play about her stuff, and it's just like, I just can't respect you. Like, that's like stealing from my mom. Like, how can I have you back in my house after you do that, you know?
Exactly. If somebody steal from me, cut them off, period. Point blank, period. Because I'm never stealing from my friends, period.
Literally.
I feel like any sister would have had the same problem.
Any
definitely.
Literally. 1,000%.
But, yeah, shout out to her. That's
shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to everybody at this point.
That's a real shout out to her, because I honestly hope she's doing great, and whatever, it's just not a friendship I care to have anymore. And people come and go, and I feel like people be feeling, and also I've been wanted to stop being friends with her, but I feel like nothing happened for me to just stop being friends with her. So, and I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh, if nothing happens, you don't, like, if nothing happens, why would you not be friends with somebody? But it doesn't need, like, sometimes you outgrow people, and sometimes like it is what it is. So yeah, we're just gonna leave the podcast on that note. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes you outgrow people, confront your problems. Yeah. But yeah, y'all got anything else to say? I feel like this was a cool little fun little second episode.
This was great.
Hey, y'all give the people y'all social media, let them know what where they can find you guys, and whatever else you guys have coming up next.
Follow me on all my socials, Twitter, X. Wait, that's the same thing. X, Instagram, TikTok at Chase Taylor, and follow me on my YouTube at Chase Taylor Productions.
Yeah. Y'all could just follow me on Instagram at _dose_of_Z_.
She will be giving out waxes soon. Paid waxes too, not giving them out for free. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
I do got promotions going on. So once they post, then, you know, get at me.
Hit her up. But
you might get a free wax.
That was a good little first episode. Can we like shout it out?
Yeah.
Can we shout it out real quick?
Yes.
Your cup. We're gonna shout it out, and we're gonna get up out of here. I'm excited.
Thank you.
This is good. This is good vibes.
Okay, toast.
Just pour it from the bottle.
Oh,
like pour it from the
yeah, you're right.
pour it from the bag. He trying to take it out. Like
okay.
That sounds a little big.
Good host. Big busy.
Okay, yeah, that's more.
This a drink at this point.
No. Okay. You ready? Okay, for a good second episode. Thank you guys so much for coming. Love you guys so much.
New beginnings, more viewers, more money,
more
more power.
Alrighty.
Cheers.
No chaser.
No chaser. No worries. Yeah, I can't relate. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow all of us on our social media platforms. It will be in the description box down below. And yeah, until next time, you feel me? Peace. Not the woo. Y'all funny. Yes.